go. Let's see what we're going to have. So yeah, it was pretty impactful for the cinematography as a thing in general. Because, for example, at least you could say, created, invented, call it the way you want it, an entire, let's say, style of framing a movie. Meanwhile, we have a winning number up there. That's gonna be 2 black. That's a low, even number. First dozen, second column, and was on the zero section of the wheel. Also, bets are open now, so if you wish to place them, you're free to do so. And yeah, you may actually know the style of movies, or like framing. It's pretty popular, I could say, but I don't really see a lot of movies in the same style coming out of recent time. That's all about it, and let's go. Yep, now let's see what we're going to have. But yeah, that was all. Oh yeah. So, what is the style itself actually? Well, now I guess I will explain, and actually maybe as I will be explaining, you'll find the similarities. You'll understand maybe that you do know the style and all. But meanwhile, we have a winning number out here, which is 21 red. That's a high odd number from the second dozen, third column, and that's also going to be the 100 section of the wheel. That's a open for us, so feel free to place them if you wish to do so. And well, so yeah, the style is like, if we're speaking like names here and proper naming, called the Rosamond effect. It is named after the movie it was like first time introduced in. That's our letter and let's go. Yeah, let's see what are we going to have here. But yeah, the movie was called Rosamond. Of course, it was framed in a style like an entourage, and like everything, the action is happening in the feudal Japan, naturally, for Akira Kurosawa in most of his movies. Okay, meanwhile, we have a winning number out here, which is 7 red. That's a low odd number, first dozen, first column, and oh, actually, yeah, was on the zero section, was on the zero. And yeah, bets are open now, so feel free to place them if you wish to do so. And well, where was I? Oh yeah, so feudal Japan, all of that. And well, let's see, there is nothing actually important in this line of dialogue here that we could take from the plot itself. That's rough, and let's go. Well, let's see what we're going to have here. So I guess it would be easier and a bit more practical to explain, like, on the example of the plot structure itself. So, because it's kind of easy, and we're for the most part actually speaking about the style of framing, not the like particular story in this case. Meanwhile, yeah, we have a winning number out here, which is 32 red. That's a high even number from the third dozen, second column, and zero spiel section of the wheel. Also, bets are open now, so feel free to place them if you wish to do so. And yeah, so what is the Rasamon effect? Like, what is the style of framing movies in this style? Okay, so imagine there's an occasion, something happened. But meanwhile, that's a roll. Now let's go. Well, let's see what we have here. But yeah, imagine there's an occasion, something happened, and we have characters that each of the characters participated in this occasion in some way, shape, or form, at some point, at some moment of this happening. And also, we have a character who did not do that. Okay, meanwhile, we have a winning number here, which is 2 black, low, even one, first dozen, second column, and was on the zero section of the wheel. Also, the bets are open, so feel free to place them if you wish to do so. But yeah, so, and we also have a character that didn't participate in the occasion, was not even there, as sort of kind of an outside spectator, to whom all of those previously known characters are explaining what happened. I hope you follow my logic here. Okay, that's rough, and let's go. And there we go. Let's see what are we going to have here. And well, all the story is technically told to us after, like post-fact, everything happened by those characters that participated in it to the character that did not. Okay, and meanwhile, we have our winning number out there, which is 20 black. That's gonna be a high even number, second dozen, second column, and orphan section of the wheel. That's are by the way open, of course, so feel free to place them if you wish to do so. And well, where was I with what I was telling you? Oh yeah. And well, each character tells, like, the characters are telling their version of the story, let's call it that, one by one. Each of them, like, you know, with their own details and all. That's right, and let's go. Well, let's see what are we going to have here. So yeah, and everyone is explaining and repeating the story, let's say that it's, for the most part, it is like a flashback, you know? And they're telling what happened from at least their point of view, from like the way they understood what happened. And of course, like, yeah. Meanwhile, we have a winning number here, which is 8 black. That's a low even one, first dozen, second column, and that's a tier section of the wheel. So yeah, it's open now. Feel free to place them if you wish to, of course. And where was I? Oh yeah, so they're telling, like, one by one, from their point of view, what they think happened. And as this goes on, we're getting closer and closer to what, like, to understanding what really happened. Meanwhile, bats are off, and let's go. Now, let's see, what are we going to have here? So yeah, and well, remember that? Oh yeah. And so as like last character, like finishes his story, like one by one as they're telling their version of the story, combining all of their stories together, we understand what happened really, you know? And meanwhile, we have a winning number here, which is, yeah, 25 red. High number, gonna be a third dozen, first column, and yep, it's in the zero section of the wheel. Bets are by the way open, so feel free to place them if you wish to do so. Well, so yeah, that's kind of the whole point of the style itself. If I know it correctly, the character Kurosawa tried to show with this, how to put it, this style, this movie in the original. I mean, that's let's see what are we going to have here. So yeah, originally he tried to, with the movie, with this concept, to show like the fact that technically humans, we human beings, we could have a different, like, let's say, understanding, different opinion on one, like on the one thing. Let's go with that. Okay, meanwhile, we have a winning number here, which is 28 black. High even number, and that's a third dozen, that's a first column, and there's on the zero section as well. Also, bets are open, so feel free to place them. So yeah, that we, as human beings, we could have a different persuasion, perception, different opinion, different view, different understanding of this, like, of one event. Okay, that's enough, and let's go. Let's see, what are we going to have here? And actually, while I was explaining that sounded a bit familiar. A lot of movies are framed in the similar genre, yeah, in the similar style. And well, for example, a lot of famous Hollywood film directors also framed a lot of movies in this style. But meanwhile, we have a winning number here, which is 23 red. Now that's a high and one from the second dozen, second column, and tier section of the wheel. Also, bets are open now, so if you wish to place them, feel free to do so. So yeah, and of course, good luck to all of you. And where was I? Oh yeah. So, which film directors did it? For example, okay. Meanwhile, a moment please, with bets are off, let's go. So yeah, this might sound familiar, like a few movies from Quentin Tarantino. He used to frame a lot of movies actually in this style, way back when. Also maybe Guy Ritchie, also like this style. And I guess even Steven Spielberg as well. Okay, meanwhile we have a winning number here. That's gonna be 34 red. That's a high even number. Third dozen, first column, orphan section of the wheel, and the bets are open now. So you know, you're free to place them. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of the Rasimovich story, film, and all. If you're interested, you could watch it. Yeah, it's still a great movie despite the fact that it was framed quite a long time ago. That's rough, and let's go. Let's see what are we going to have here. And yeah, also Kira Kurosawa framed quite a few other pretty, let's call them impactful movies. For example, Seven Samurais. I think that's actually one of his most known movies. And we have a winning number here, minimal, which is 21 red, high odd number, gonna be second dozen, third column, and that's on the zero section of the wheel. That's our body open, so you could place them if you wish to. And because Seven Samurais as a plot, as a structure, it's kind of seems similar as a story, and it technically is. It's basically like seven samurais gathering together to protect the village. Nothing over complex. Meanwhile, we have that's right first of all, and then okay, let's go. Here we go. Let's see what we're going to have. But but it actually might sound familiar there, because there is one of the movies that is considered, I believe, classic of the Western movies, like with the cowboys, It's called Brilliant Seven, if I do recall correctly. But meanwhile, we have a winning number here, which is 6 black. Not so low even number, first dozen, third column, and orphan section of the wheel. Bets are open, by the way, so feel free to place them if you wish to do so. But and if I recall correctly, it's called Brilliant Seven. And it is, also 7 cowboys gathering together to protect the village. And it is not simply some kind of copy or something like that. Okay, well, that's rough, and let's go. Let's see what we're going to have here. But it's, I believe even when the movie came out, it was even advertised as this like westernized-ish, Americanized-ish version of the Seven Samurais. It inspired people so greatly that they just wanted to, frame a movie, similar movie basically, in their like cultural style. Let's say that. Meanwhile, winning number here, 17. Yeah, 17 black. Yeah, that's a low odd number from the second dozen, second column, and orphan section of the wheel. Bets are open now, so feel free to place them if you wish to do so, of course. And also, once again, there was another, let's say, okay, that's all by the way, and let's go. Let's see, what are we going to have? But there was also another movie that is sort of this westernized version of Akira Kurosawa's movie. The original movie by Akira Kurosawa was called Bodyguard, but we're not getting too deep into that. The thing is, I believe the first movie of this trilogy of westerns with Clint Eastwood. Meanwhile, we have a winning number there, which is 10 black. Yeah, 10 black. Low, even number, first dozen, first column, two section of the wheel. And the bets are open, so feel free to place them. And where was I? Oh yeah, so this famous trilogy of movies of Clint Eastwood, one of them I believe is called Good, Bad and Evil, but I guess Good, Bad and Evil is the third movie in the trilogy. And the first one was technically, once again, okay, that's rough, and let's go. Let's see, what are we going to have here? But the first movie, once again, was this sort of westernized-ish, Americanized-ish version of Akira Kurosawa's Bodyguard. Bodyguard was also a movie about a feudal Japan and all. Okay, meanwhile, winning number there gonna be 35 black. That's a high-end number from the third dozen, second column, and Zilchpil section of the wheel. Also, bets are open now, so feel free to place them. And the next one will be, by the way, your last one with me. So maybe someone would like to ask something for the end and all of that. Maybe a few recommendations about the movies. Right, that's wrong. Let's go. Let's see, what are we going to have here? Yeah, best of luck for you on this one. And maybe any guesses on the number, the color, some suggestions. Let's see, references. Yeah, let's see what we're going to have here. Okay. And there we go. We have our winning number. That's gonna be 36 red, high even one, third dozen, third column, and also gonna be tiers section of the wheel. Also, wish you the best of luck with my colleague. Good luck to you.
Enjoy your rest. Hello there players, my name's Leo and I'm gonna be your leader for this session. Hey, how are you guys feeling today on this lovely day? Hope you guys are having a lovely day after all. Anyways, tell me guys, how was your previous session with my colleague? I hope you guys don't mind telling me that, of course, but anyways, of course, let's find out our first winning number and no more bits. Good luck to all of you. Good luck to the players, okay? Okay, so guys, how was it? Was it good or not so good? You let me know, okay? Okay, only if you wish. Don't have to if you don't wanna. Anyways, and we start this session with the winning number, 25 red. It is in the third dozen first column, a high odd number in the wasn't section. Place your bets, the players, inside bets, outside bets, or even retro bets are available. So